Hey friends, it's me, Mandy. I'm here to answer the question about why you keep seeing repeating numbers. As always, in these videos, I want you to go into your heart and go into your gut and decide if the information that I share from Spirit is something that resonates with you or not. Ultimately, we all get to decide what we want to take in as a truth, what feels aligned to our beliefs, and what feels right to us. I'd like to share what Spirit said to me when I brought this question to them, because I also have been noticing the past few days, and even maybe the past couple weeks, that I've been seeing a lot of repeating numbers. When I took this question to Spirit, they actually said to me that there's kind of different levels of awareness that come along with seeing these numbers. Ultimately, the first level is, guys, Spirit's got your attention. Your intuition is on the rise, and you are beginning to notice little signs from Spirit. One of the easiest ways for them to get our attention is repetition. So not just repeating numbers, but you might also see repeating symbols, or you might be hearing repeating songs on the radio. This is a way that Spirit is saying, hey, we're here. And you're noticing us. And they get so excited because your awareness is beginning to come into a space where it's focused enough that you can see these little ways that they're trying to get your attention. This can be Spirit. This can be a loved one who has passed. This can be a guide. It all depends on what's going on in your life at that time. But ultimately, all of them arrive in love to get your attention and say, hey, we're connecting right now. Pay attention. So they told me these three different levels. I took notes to make sure that I could share. I channeled a little bit of information here. So level one is the attention and you having that awareness. They're saying, hello, we're here. We love you. You're doing well. You're not alone. You're safe. It also can be a sign, if you've been kind of weighing a decision, that they're saying, trust yourself, trust your gut, go with your heart. Oftentimes when repeating numbers come up and we're noticing it, we're pulling our awareness down into our heart space or down into the soul space instead of staying up here in our busy minds trying to sort things out. So if you're noticing repeating numbers a lot, it's a call to move into your heart space and either accept the love and the connection that's coming, accept the fact that your intuition is coming online and you're trying to receive information on a soul level to guide you into what's next into your life, or to bring you more connection to your own natural ability to connect to a higher knowing. So that's level one, is the awareness. Pat yourself on the back. You're noticing they're excited. They're always trying to get our attention. This is one of the easiest ways. If you're seeing the same repeating numbers all the time, don't hesitate to Google that stuff, guys. There's so much information out there about what each number means. And again, when you're taking in that information, just take what resonates. Does that sound right to you? Does that sound right to you? Because there's a lot of different information. You get to decide what feels right, but ultimately they're getting your attention, they got your attention, and your intuition is coming online. The second level of awareness when it comes to repeating numbers, especially if you've kind of noticed this for a while, is to begin noticing what you are thinking about at that time. Does it always happen when you're kind of deep in thought about something? They want to know what you've been wanting. What have you been dreaming about? What have you been hoping for or yearning for? Oftentimes these numbers will show up, like I said, to pull you down into your heart, but to also bring you that trust in your own knowing of what your life path is and what choices are right for your soul based on your life purpose. So this is a deeper layer of what those numbers mean. So this is something to work towards. If oftentimes in your life you've seen the numbers and you're like, hi, I know you're here, it's time now to lean into that a little bit deeper. They often, for me personally, I find that now it's very tied to an emotion. So if I'm feeling a specific emotion, that might jump in and then I tie a story to it and I'm struggling releasing it or I'm struggling processing it, I often will see the repeating numbers because they're like, hey, pay attention to this. Don't step out of this emotion, stay in it, feel it, let it come up. You're not alone, let us hold you. Also, they said that it can have to do with doubts, helping shift your doubts, especially if you're on the precipice of making great change in your life, or you're having a knowing that you need to change things in your life. The numbers will start showing up to let you know that you're supported and you're making the right decision when it comes to the change that you're looking for. They talked a little bit about if you've been dreaming of a new job, for example, if you're knowing that your work right now isn't aligned to who you are anymore, and that you've maybe been daydreaming about what you would like your job to look like, what you hope that you would be, what kind of environment you hope you would be in when you're in the workplace, what you would like to give back through your job, things like this. It's really drawing your attention to allowing yourself to have that daydream and pull it forward so that you can bring it into your life by stepping into it. And the third level, for those of you who have been working with spirit often, if you do readings or if you pull cards for yourself, or if you're already channeling, if you meditate often, if you have practiced disciplined spiritual practices that allows you to really kind of hone into messages, repeating numbers are a call to sit and receive the full message. If you start seeing repeating numbers, it's time to start channeling. Pull out your journal, just let the information flow, or pull out your cards and see what information is coming forward. It is really a call that there is more to the message. There is information there for you that you are ready to receive on a deeper level. It will be more detailed. It will have more of a sensation in your body. There's information there for you. When numbers start repeating, like they have been for me in the past few weeks, I have been finding that my meditation time has really been expanded in the amount of time that I'm meditating and the amount of time that I'm spending kind of sitting with spirit and receiving information, which I often like to channel for myself. I was very grateful to the person who asked this question because, like I said, it has been happening in my life lately as well. And it reminded me too that these layers are something that has been a bit of a process for spiritual growth for me over the past many years. So it begins with noticing. Level 1, having that awareness, being told you're not alone. Level 2, seeing the repetition of it happening and starting to notice what's happening internally with you. This is a rise in awareness that pulls you kind of out of your logical mind and back into your heart, back into your groundedness, into your body, so that you can start paying attention to when spirit is showing up and showing you these repeating numbers. And then the third level is there's a deeper message there and you're ready to tune in at a higher level. So I hope that answered your question about what repeating numbers are. It 100% is always a sign from spirit. And know that you are deeply loved, cared for, not alone. And I welcome any other questions that you have here. I love to talk about this stuff. Have an amazing day.